Here are some of the things you will learn during this DVD. Eating of fire, burning of the tongue, holding the flame, transferring the flame, the magic puff, the fire wheel, and the blowout. And welcome back. Now we're going to take you through the technique of fire eating. Brendan, away we go. Head right back. Open your mouth. No breathing. Put the torch onto your tongue. Bring the tongue back into your mouth. Slight breath out. Close your mouth. Extinguish the flame. Brendan, away we go. Head right back. Open your mouth. No breathing. Put the torch onto your tongue. Bring the tongue back into your mouth. Slight breath out, close your mouth, extinguish the flame. Okay, so head right back, no breathing. The flame's going to come down onto Brendan's tongue, into the mouth, slight breath out, and extinguish the flame. And there you go, so head right back, no breathing. The flame's going to come down onto Brendan's tongue, into the mouth, slight breath out, and extinguish the flame. And we're back. We're going to do a few tricks with the fire now. We're just going to demonstrate first of all. This is burning of the tongue, where you're going to get the torch, you're going to dip the torch, you're going to wet your tongue, give a little roll of the torch, and you bring the lit torch back over. You're going to light your tongue, and then you're going to bring the other torch back over and relight and transfer the flame. Where you're going to get the torch, you're going to dip the torch, you're going to wet your tongue, give a little roll of the torch, and you bring the lit torch back over. You're going to light your tongue, and then you're going to bring the other torch back over and relight and transfer the flame. What we're going to do now, we're going to actually do it once again. So Brendan's going to just dip it into the lighter fuel. Now he needs to shake it. It's very important to shake it, get excess fuel off there. Now I'm going to light this torch here. So what he's going to do, he's going to bring his head right back again. He's going to wet his tongue with the first torch. He's going to bring this one across and light his tongue. Bring the next torch across, and there you have it, burning of the tongue. So what he's going to do, he's going to bring his head right back again. He's going to wet his tongue with the first torch. He's going to bring this one across and light his tongue. Bring the next torch across, and there you have it, burning of the tongue. Now we're going to do the next trick, which is holding the flame in your mouth. So we're going to go through it again. Okay, once again, we're going to put it head right back. We're going to put it down onto our tongue, bring it into our mouth, and then you make an O shape. Bring the torch back out and you hold the vapor, blow out, slight blow, and then it's extinguished. Head right back, we're going to put it down onto our tongue, bring it into our mouth, and then you make an O shape. Bring the torch back out and you hold the vapor, blow out, slight blow, and then it's extinguished. Okay, so what we've got now is a variation of the one that we just did. So I'm going to light you up here, Brendan, and we'll talk you through it. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to use the vapor to relight the other torch. So on your tongue, in it goes, drape it out slowly, and then relight the torch. So what we're going to do, we're going to hold the vapor in our mouth again. We're going to transfer it over to another torch. So we've got our head right back, no breathing. Here we go. He's got it held in his mouth and transferred to the other torch. Once you've mastered the last technique, this is what you can do with it. one of Brendan's ones. It's called the Magic Puff. So here we go, Brendan. So he's just going to bring his head right back, no breathing. Put the torch into his mouth. He's going to bring his mouth around and trap the vapor, and then a slight outward breath, and there you have it. Magic Puff. Okay, now we're going to take you through the blowout. Now the blowout is one of my favourite things to do. What you need to do is take a small sip of water. What you're going to do is you're going to blow the water out of your mouth very hard. And it's a little bit of a technique. You have to bring your tongue forward in your mouth. And I will now show you how to do it. So you've got to blow it out. So it atomizes the water, and you have to shut your mouth. Okay, so we're back with the blowout. A few more things with the blowout. What you're doing is you're atomizing the water, but you're also shutting your mouth straight after you do that. You don't want any traces of water around your mouth, or very little. And you make sure you have a wet cloth close by when you're first learning the blowout. But you want to practice this over and over again until you know that you can do it. So you just take a small sip of water, tiny sip of water. So close your mouth afterwards, and as I said, wipe up, and that's it, that's the blowout. We're back to the blowout. Some important things about the blowout. You want to be very careful about how you do this. You want to do it inside where there's no wind. Obviously if you get wind, then it could blow back and burn you. Also be aware of people around you, and also be aware of, you want to start very small. So the tiniest sip when you actually do the fuel, then work your way up. That's how all fire eaters do. We do the eating or the blowout. We start out very small and you work your way up. So what we're going to do now, we're going to show you how to make the torches. This is a barbecue skewer. So you pick that up at your hardware or whatever for a couple of dollars. What I've done, I've got another one and I've put a little hook on the end here. The other thing you need is a cotton t-shirt. And what you've got to do is cut a 1-inch strip all the way down. So make a cut there and a cut there. And we'll go straight along. We'll do another. Tear that all the way off. And we start by getting the end, putting it around the hook, like so. And we start to wind it around and around. Nice and tight there. You probably have to do this 2, maybe 3 times, but when you're first starting, you're just going to make a small tip just while you're practicing, and then we just trim the end off, just like this. And then we have a fire torch.
Just a little bit more safety. I've seen a lot of fire eaters with fire sticks in tins on stage, on the floor. This is not very good, as this can tip over and very dangerous. If a little bit of fire hits the floor, the whole stage will light up. Just to be safe, probably like a champagne bucket, put the tin inside, and at least it's a little bit more stable.
It's all common sense, okay? So we've given you the methods to do it safely. Please just use common sense. That's the main thing we can ask. We want you to have fun with it, we want you to enjoy it, and we want other people to enjoy watching you do it. Make sure that you take all the precautions and have fun. Cheers. Hey Brendan!
Yeah.
How about we check your videos out?
All right.
Enjoy this, guys.